Hey everyone, welcome back to the Optima Tax Show for people who owe. I'm Dave.
And I'm Phil.
And today we're going to help you to make an informed decision when you're faced with hiring a professional tax firm for a tax matter. So Phil's going to help us with that, and hopefully I can help too. But Phil, what is the first thing that I should consider, or first things I should know when I'm faced with hiring a tax firm for a tax matter?
So the first and most important thing is the fact that you have the right to represent yourself before the IRS or any tax agency.
Got it.
If you're not comfortable or feel like that's above your head, or just need someone to guide you through the process, that representation may be a perfect fit for you. And there's so many choices, David. I think that's the hard part.
There are a lot of choices out there. You could choose to go face-to-face with your local tax guy that everybody seems to have, or you may be looking to hire a larger firm that does this in volume, like Optima. So I've decided to hire a tax firm to get help. What are some of the things I should consider or ask when making this decision?
The first thing I look for is, what are they promising, right? If they're promising reduction, promising specific results before actually knowing your full file, I think it's a big red flag.
Makes sense. So a lot of these companies may guarantee a result before looking into the tax matter?
Yeah, taxes aren't an easy thing. Your life isn't a straightforward thing, nor is any taxpayers. So when you combine those two, it's never an easy black and white call.
Okay, so if a company does ask for large upfront fees, like they would in many of the situations, what would your general advice be? Is that another red flag to consider?
Oh, definitely. I would hang up that phone and walk away.
So our process here is that we complete an investigation before we ever talk about the resolution or what we can do for a client. Is that right?
Right. Every resolution, every case is tailored to that person's life facts and circumstances.
Okay, and we consider what? What do we consider for that?
Their tax liability, the reason they owe, their financial situation, even life events, David. A lot of things matter when really vetting the case for the best optimal resolution.
Yeah, and you just discussed maybe some hardships that have come across, especially with COVID and some of the things we've dealt with recently. Those are all factors.
Exactly.
Okay, last but not least, anything else to consider when making this difficult decision?
One question that people may not think about even asking is, who's servicing my file, right? There's different licensed professionals who can represent you before the IRS, including enrolled agents, CPAs, and attorneys. But the question you need to ask is, someone with that license may be servicing your file, but are they in-house? Great
point. So your point is that if we make some of these companies outsource, as we know, to other countries.
Exactly. It happens more often than you would think.
So how could I find out if a company's doing that?
An easy way is look up their website, see if there's a face to the name of the practitioner that's actually servicing your file. Maybe even just call in.
The website is a good point. We've even found, believe it or not, you can do a Google search for the address. And I encourage you guys to do this if you're considering hiring a firm. And what might you find if you Google search some of these companies, those so-called OIC mills are going to call them? What do they do?
You'll find a picture of a UPS store.
UPS store. Hey, I love my UPS store, but I wouldn't want to hire them for a tax matter, right? So let's focus on other references or resources I have as a taxpayer when I'm making this difficult decision, outside of the companies that are going to tell you they're the best things in sliced bread. What should I look at?
I would look outside, which is a third party, whether it's a review site. What would you recommend, David?
Well, we found the most trusted resource out there is the BBB. And you should look at reviews. The one reason we like the BBB is what? What do they do with all those reviews?
One of the things that they do is that they verify every single review to make sure it's an actual customer.
Great point. And that's where the BBB is different from many other review sites. We trust the BBB to provide you the information you need to make an educated buying decision. So if you're considering hiring a tax firm for a serious tax matter, please look at the BBB, check the rating, check the reviews, so you're making an informed decision. That closes it up for today, folks. Phil, any last parting words for everyone?
Yeah, do your research, get informed, and as always, do something.
Great advice from Phil as always. Thanks for joining everyone. We'll see you next time. Hey everyone, thank you for joining us. Be sure to like
and subscribe
to all of our YouTube videos. And if you need more information on Optima Tax Relief, please go to our website, optimataxrelief.com.